Welcome back, everyone, to the Complete Pineleaf. I am back here in Hearings Hall, where I'm going to report what I've done so far. We'll first start with the nice one. Hello there. First off, I've taken care of the bows and arrows.
We must protect Gondor at all cost.
I've heard that your arrows are very well made. The Rangers are able to shoot with even greater accuracy now. I thank you again for your diligent help. You're welcome. Wow, how about that? A budding Fletcher. And also, I've managed to find some supplies.
We must protect Gondor at all cost.
Excellent work! I shall commend you to Unborn myself. Well, that's good to hear. And also, I saw this bounty up there.
Ithilien is crawling with foes.
I gladly accept your offer to defeat Ron-Kurz. He commands one of the forces that stormed Osgiliath. The last update I have, his whereabouts, is that he was stationed somewhere in South Ithilien. Good luck! Sounds like I'm going to be needing it. Now, let's see what Onborn has to say.
This better be important. I am quite busy.
You've done as I asked. It was a simple task, but it shows that you can follow directions. And you noticed orcs by the river? Which shows that you are observant. I will send a patrol there to investigate. Right. Oh, that's right. I did see some orcs there. They attacked me. And I also noticed a bounty.
I only trust my fellow rangers.
You ask Anborn about the bounty notice. You wish to help with our cause? Very well. I don't speak ill of your abilities as a warrior, but do take note. Yambahul is no ordinary foe. He is a high-ranking chieftain and commands vast numbers. It will not be an easy fight. I have a feeling it won't be, especially if he's surrounded by sorcerers and half-trolls. In that case, I may reconsider the whole matter. But it looks like they both have another quest for me.
I only trust my fellow rangers.
I must say that I'm surprised at your accomplishments. You've helped us at Barhareen a great deal. Be not mistaken. You are still a stranger and an outsider in my eyes. I know you search for our leader Faramir. Perhaps we can strike a deal. I will tell you of Faramir's whereabouts in Ithilien if you return alive from the mission that I myself was about to embark upon. If I return alive from this mission. It sounds like it's going to be a tough mission. Yes, go to Lan Mifam, a Haradrim camp bordering on the road to Harad. The encampment is heavily manned, but it must be brought down. If this southern camp falls, the Haradrim will be less inclined to complete the journey to the crossroads. Do this whatever way you can, and I will grant you what you seek. Alright, fine. I'll disrupt the forces in Lan Mifar. Boy, all you have to do is to attack this camp, and if you come back alive, I will do the favor you asked. Wonderful.
Ithilien is crawling with foes.
I've heard that Onborn was not displeased with your help that you gave us. I believe you are trustworthy. Now, let us send you out on a ranger's work so that you may prove your skill and discretion. Not far from here lies Harlock. It is the ruins of a small town overlooking the southern cliffs of Emin Arnon. The ruins have recently been taken over by Haradrim, who make their camp there. The walls of the ruins remain mostly intact, making it a viable fortress. I want you to infiltrate the ruins and disrupt the camp however you see fit. I do, however, recommend destroying the supplies before they fortify the encampment. I wish you luck. Disrupt the forces at Harlock. So one wants me to disrupt things at Lan Mifam and the other one at Harlock. Boy, there's going to be a great deal of disruption coming from one hobbit. This looks like one of their camps. Let's see what we can disrupt here. Well, we've got, more of these devoted. Soon they'll be devoted to disruption, right? Ouch! I assume there's soon going to be a definition of what disruption means. Oh. Hmm. Preferably without having to deal with the troll at the same time. I presume... Yeah, just on cue! Half troll? Oh, good grief. I gotta collect half troll axes? Okay, burning tents. I'm used to burning tents. Defeat Haradrim marksman. Of course, well, that was a devoted any case, so that one wouldn't have counted anyway. And destroy Mumok feed sacks. You notice the sacks scattered along the line, they must be Mumok feed bags. Destroying them should help to make the Mumakil hungry, restless, and difficult to control. Alright. Oh, well, I found the marksman. I also noticed that... Oh, come on! Oh, nothing worse than a ranged person that you have. There you go. That's gonna foul up my timing on that because I was hoping to get the troll alone. See, I need 5 trolls, 10 tents, well, now 4 marksmen, and 12 feed sacks. Well, I guess I'll grab the troll this way. I'm certainly not going to try to fight 2 trolls at the same time because they're annoying enough one at a time. Yeah, yourself. Big axe. Ready to stun a hobbit. So surprisingly enough, he never succeeded in doing that. Hey! So I'm supposed to collect their axes. Well, I suppose that's something that's doable if I can kill them. Well, now since history tells me that I have absolutely no chances of stunning these guys, I'll just have to not worry about the ambush and just do it that way. Oh, hey, my weapon! My weapon! Thank you! Let's see, and I presume that there are going to be tents some... Oh, boy. This place is just lousy with these trolls, aren't they? Oh, boy, those are definitely Mumakil feed sacks. What else could be needing a feed sack that big? Nothing else I can think of. Let's stay out of the way of that troll. Well, at least until I want to kill it, because there comes a time when we must all gather and attack the trolls that are out there, right? And start putting bleeds on him so that when he inevitably stuns me, I'll at least have some damage I could do over time. Right? Right. Ah! 3 axes already! Now, where are their tents? Oh, those tents. Well, I have to do it this way. And there's a feed bag next to it. Now, when I take care of this feed bag, is the Haradrim that is behind there going to attack me? Apparently not. Yes. It's nice when they can't see you. I think I sufficiently disrupted the first camp, so here is Harlock, where I will need to do some disruption here also. I presume that, yes, they have their own marksman. Now, I wonder if I can get the marksman quest before, assuming there is a marksman quest here. There we go, let's see. Well, actually, we'll worry about that quest later. half trolls. Actually, I don't need to worry about half trolls at the moment. Okay. All right. I need defeat 5 half trolls. All right. I had to do that the other one. Captains defeat captains here. All right. I need to. You need some way to show the Rangers that you've completed your mission to disrupt the Haradrim in Harlock. You notice the Haradrim are always wearing brightly colored sashes. Perhaps returning these to the Rangers will do it. So take sashes from there. Fine, that's 10 sashes. And then you notice that some of the supplies being carried along are not of Harad, as they carry the mark of the Rangers of Athelion. You should find those and loot the Rangers' caches from within the ruins and return supplies to Thorndal in Bar-Harain. So I need to find some Ranger cache. Oh. Well, that's how you get the sashes. I have to loot the bodies! Good thing I noticed that quest ring before I left. I didn't want to go kill 20 of these and wonder why am I not getting any sashes or anything like that. Find the center structure at Harlock. So apparently the goods that I need, the caches, are at the center structure, assuming the instructions have any decent meaning. Hey, 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 hey! Stop that. Stop that again. And now for you. Oh, yes. I keep on forgetting about it. But at least this time the quest rings are nice and clear so that I have a decent chance of noticing them. What about these other quests? Well, I've killed half trolls before. I don't like doing it, but I've done it. Ooh, sorcerer. Make sure you kill the sorcerers before they make things annoying for you. Because sorcerers definitely want to make things inconvenient. Well, devoted who go around stunning you aren't exactly a prize opponent either, I suppose. And I need to find captains. I presume the captains are also going to be in the center structure. I mean, that would make some sort of sense, so who knows what sense of strategy the people of Harad have. Ah! There's a half troll right there. Not that trying to stun him will do any good. Now let's get out of the road just in case there are patrollers. I have yet to find a way to avoid that second stun skill that they have, because if the first one doesn't work, okay, fortunately they haven't been using them as consistently as others, unless this is a different group of and check to see if any of the previous ones I've fought were warriors or not. Well, this is more of the camp. When they say the center structure, are they talking about that building there? Because I noticed it has a ring there. Ooh. Oh, there's some supplies right there. Right? Let's see what's the best way of doing this. Well, first of all, let's take care of this marksman. Oh, one of the captains! Alright, so I was wondering if all the captains were inside, but apparently that is not the case. And I do notice that supply crate over there. Property of Athelion Rangers. If you find this, please return it at once. And somehow I don't think that's what it's going to say. Usually the Rangers are a little bit more subtle than that in their markings. Alright, let's see. Oh yes, there is. We still need sashes. Apparently captains don't have sashes. They're too good for sashes. But we do have supplies. There you go. So the supplies thing has nothing to do with the caches. That is destroy Haradrim supplies. A little side thing that they have in there that I didn't notice before. I guess this is, the center structure. So I presume then that the caches are in. How did I notice the caches then if they're inside the center structure? Just asking. It sounds like a reasonable question, right? Let's find out. Haradrim looters sift through the rubble looking for treasures in these forgotten vaults. Well, what else is new? Let's see. So let's go into here, and I need retrieve ranger supplies and defeat Haradrim looters. Well, there's a looter, as opposed to a lutenist, and we will do. Oh no, they don't have sashes. Apparently, the looters aren't good enough to have sashes. That's why they're looting, is they're looking for ranger sashes so they could use those instead. Well, let's see. Well, I'm not too fond of fighting these warriors, assuming that these are the ones that have the double stun effects. But that could just be an illusion because of what the last one did. Could be that they all have it and that I was just unlucky last time. There you go. Yeah, look at that. Smoothest half troll kill I've ever had. Oh, those are the ranger supplies. Okay. I didn't manage to take care of any of the bounties, but at least I managed to take care of the Haradrim. Yep. First off, I managed to collect some sashes.
The Rangers will not surrender us, Gilioth.
Haradrim sashes? Well done. I may be able to make use of these sashes. Perhaps we can use them to confuse the enemy. We'll tie them to arrows shot from a different direction than our encroaching ambush. This will work quite well indeed. We'll have to find that out at some point. On top of that,
Ithilien is crawling with foes.
I brought back some ranger caches. These are indeed ours. We stored supplies down in the vaults of one of the last standing buildings of Harlock. I didn't think that the Haradrim will bother exploring the ruins' interiors, let alone find our caches. You've done a great service to return these supplies. Though consisting mainly of rope and arrowheads, these are invaluable items to the Rangers. Thank you. You're welcome. And that means I've finished.
The Rangers will not surrender us, Gilioth.
I've finished disrupting them. Yes, your mission went well. Truly, I'm impressed. With your help, we will now be able to keep the Haradrim at bay on the western side of Garlos. Of the Gylos. Are you sure you don't wish to stay here and join our cause? I think I've got other things to do, unfortunately. So I'll have to pass on that. And oh, these are all pocket items. But I need to keep my sleigh bell, right? I know that's a rather silly thing to keep, but that's another matter. And I also managed to take care of the other camp.
Is there no end to enemy forces invading our land?
This is proof enough that you have completed your mission. We will be able to rework the metal in these axes into fine arrowheads. Nothing like piercing your enemy with their own weapons. I commend you for your efforts. If you're finished with Thurendal's mission, then we should discuss upholding my end of our arrangement. Oh yes, there was that.
This better be important. I am quite busy.
In truth, I doubted that you're going to return, but you're consistently proved me wrong. Do not wax angry at me. You went full willingly, nor would I risk Lord Faramir's whereabouts with someone I didn't fully trust. I trust you now. You've earned it. Still, I apologize for delaying you on your mission. If it be important, as you say, I deemed it necessary precautions. Let me make amends by telling you what I know of Faramir. Well, I hope it's something useful, right? Oh no, not that one. We want... Oh. Oh well. This one, I guess.
I only trust my fellow Rangers.
Ithilien is a large stretch of land. Faramir travels constantly to visit ranger camps and keep us abreast of enemy movements. It has been many days since we last saw it, but I know that he must establish a lookout in the ruins of Tunthard. You will find the ruins northeast of here, past Brangobel. Whether Faramir is still there, none in Bar Hurin can say. If you arrive at the ruins and find it empty, do not fret. We rangers leave cairns to share knowledge with each other after we have left. Stay strong in these dark days, my friend. Stay strong. Well, I have to see if I can read the cairn. Well, it's not quite time to leave because I still have to slay a few more beasts before I can go. It's just what I'll do in the next episode of The Complete Pineleaf.